What's going on, Guardians? Sly here, and welcome back to another Friday ritual that is Xursday. Now, this one is a special one because it's the Friday before Halloween, and a few years ago, Xur sold a secret item that was only accessible if you wore a jack-o'-lite while visiting him. Unfortunately, last year, this didn't continue, but with celery chilling in everyone's inventories, you never know what old Tentacle Face might have in store for us, so grab your celery, your strange coins, and let's do the damn thing. It's Friday, October 28th, and this is your Festival of the Lost weekly Xursday guide. Hope everyone out there is enjoying the Festival of the Lost so far. I'm absolutely loving the extra consumables this year, but too bad they're mostly hidden behind a paywall. Now, you can get one treasure per character, but that doesn't mean very much when there's like 15 things to collect. Nonetheless, seeing more is always great, and that broom sparrow, total blast. The mystery of the celery, that's also driving me crazy, and it kind of sucks that all you had to do was just get raisins from Eris and then head over to the speaker to turn them into Ascendant raisins. So holding on to these things for a solid year turned out to be a complete waste of time, and that to me is kind of lame. Anyways, the festival is a fun twist in Destiny, and hopefully we'll have another week to grind for the treasures. Anyways, the festival is always a fun twist in Destiny, and hopefully we'll have another week to grind out those treasures. Anyway guys, let's do the Xur thing. So upon arriving, you can almost see that he's at the tower. The purple candles kind of disguise the flowers and his tramp stamp, but he is definitely here at the tower. Now, where would you be during a time like this? Tower North, of course. Upon landing, just head to the left. He's over there keeping his favorite spot, lovingly known as the suicide spot, nice and warm while he digs in for the rest of the weekend. Okay, so, celery, check. Jack-o'-lite, just in case, let's head on over and see if anything pops up for us this year. Here's hoping for at least one new exotic, and bah! Terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. Xur, your letdown continues to surprise even me. Anyway, guys, it seems like there's also nothing new here to trade the celery in for, and no secret items either. So, it looks like we're getting screwed twice this weekend. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Alright, well, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what we do have. And first up, we have an awesome exotic engram, but don't get too excited, y'all. This is still a Year 1 Legacy engram and a special weapon at that. Icebreaker, maybe? I don't know. Next, we have the exotic Titan helmet, the Eternal Warrior. Following that bad boy, we have one of the top gunslinger helmets in the game, the Acleophage Symbiote. And for the Warlock, we have a Voidwalker's helmet called the Skull of Dire Ahamkara. Finally, a weapon I totally called this week, and that is the Bad Juju. Moving on to ornaments, we have the Moon Glow for the Hawk Moon. It's been sold before, but it has nice outlines with an ivory white handle. Definitely a nice thing to look at. Moving on to our next one, we have the Wolves Remember for the Young Wolf's Howl. Now, not as cool as the other one for the Young Wolf's Howl, but the black blade and the golden handle definitely make it stand out. Not bad, but it's not something I'd spend that precious silver dust on. Okay, moving on to his curios, we have the 2 Sparrow upgrades, the blue Plasma Drive, and then the purple Void Drive. Then the usual 3-pack of Heavy Synths, the 5-pack 3 of Coins, the 3-pack of Underused and amazingly amazing Glass Needles, and then of course the Mode of Light Disaster down here at the bottom. Alright, ladies and gents, let's dive into some detail here, and of course we're going back to the top and starting with the creepy Eternal Warrior. Exotic perk is called Resolute, gain Unstoppable for Fist of Havoc. 3844 Intellect Discipline, and of course you can bump one of those up a little higher. Secondary perks are Hands-On, bonus super energy from melee kills, and Second Thoughts, bonus super energy from special weapon kills on PvE enemies. And finally, the best helmet perk in the game, Infusion, replenishes health each time you pick up an Orb of Light. The Eternal Warrior, flat out, is really not that great of a helmet. Now, of course, this is totally just my opinion, but one, you can choose Unstoppable as a standalone talent in your skill tree, and another Titan helmet, the Helmet of Most Light, provides Unstoppable and Death from Above, allowing you to basically select the entire branch of that skill tree within your subclass. So why wear this when it has one less talent than the other helmet? I guess if you're not comfortable using Death from Above, or if you wanted to combo Unstoppable with the other subclass node, then this could be an alternative, but it still doesn't warrant the use of this helmet when you can get all 3 nodes using In Most Light. However, opinions are always personal, and you may love this helmet, and if that is the case, then that is absolutely fine. I personally think that it's just not the best choice if you're looking for an exotic helmet for a Striker Titan. Besides, guys, look at that face. Look at that face. How can you like that? Anyway, y'all, moving on in the realm of the hunter, we have a gunslinger's pride and joy, the Acleophage symbiote. Exotic perk is called Last Man Standing. Golden Gun gains 1 additional shot per use. 81 all intellect, or you can choose a little bit of strength. Secondary perks are Ashes to Assets, bonus super energy on grenade kills, or Second Thoughts, bonus super energy on special weapon kills on PvE enemies. And finally, one of my least favorite helmet perks in the game, Innervation, bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. Now this helmet, along with the Celestial Nighthawk, are the 2 must-have tools for the gunslinger. A great PvP or PvE helmet, having an extra shot during your super is a huge increase in DPS, not to mention the capability to produce an extra orb for your teammate. Looks pretty good, but you can definitely tell that it came from year 1. It's a little plain, a little simple, but it's effective and a standout helmet, even 3 years after it was introduced. If you don't own this one and you use Gunslinger a lot, then you definitely need to get this helmet. Next up, let's take a look at some Warlock gear and check out the Voidwalker's helmet, the Skull of Dire Ahamkara. Exotic perk, Delusions of Grandeur, take reduced damage while using Nova Bomb and improved energy drain capabilities. 81 all intellect, and of course you can go a little bit higher or choose a little bit of strength. Secondary perks are hands-on, bonus super energy from melee kills, and heavy lifting, bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills. And finally, another doo-doo helmet perk, invigoration, bonus melee energy on orb pickup. Now this this helmet is also another year 1 beast. It grants basically unstoppable for the Warlock, that's what it boils down to. If you get killed a lot while you're right in the middle of Nova bombing, or if you constantly throw Nova bombs and get shot at the same time, then this helmet might suit you pretty well. Improved energy drain is kind of ambiguous, right? But then again, the new Hunter Gauntlets also said improved skip grenades, and look how that turned out. Those damn things will chase you into your grave. But if you use energy drain the right way, it is definitely an awesome talent to use and can save your life all the time. Melees, grenades, Nova Bombs, all that can trigger energy drain, and you can heal yourself from that, or you can charge your capabilities and get them back a lot quicker. So having that improved upon would be very useful. It's definitely an old school helmet, but it does its job pretty well. It's situational, so I wouldn't waste a ton of coins on it unless you really want it. But if you don't have it, it is definitely nice to have in the background for when you do. Finally, let's get to the weapon of this week, and that is the newly dressed up Bad Juju. Now, it's an exotic for a couple of reasons. First, it has an intrinsic ability to be full auto, which is unique. And second, it has an exotic perk called String of Curses. After each kill, this weapon will reload instantly and increase damage for a short amount of time. Kills also help you charge your super more so than usual. As for barrel upgrades, we have Smooth Ballistics, Soft Ballistics, and then Smart Drift Control. Secondary perk is Hip Fire. This weapon gains bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. Middle row of perks are Armor Piercing Rounds, Send It, and then Perfect Balance. There are also a couple of great combinations here. Now you can stick with Smooth Ballistics and Perfect Balance, but I usually go for Smart Drift Control because of its decrease in recoil direction, and then an increase in stability, and then also Send It for its boost in range, but mainly for its increased accuracy. Now that is my favorite combination by far, but if you can't get in sync with the Bad Juju's bounce, then just stick with Perfect Balance until you get used to it. The Bad Juju is overall, guys, just an absolutely fantastic weapon. It's fun to use, it has a great backstory, it's powerful, and as long as there are enemies around to kill, the weapon will just keep firing. In PvP, it's great to have it automatically reload after a kill because that usually does not happen. The added bonus damage also helps out a little as well. This is one of those weapons that you can take into a raid and then hop right into a game of skirmish and you wouldn't be completely underarmed. It's a great weapon in any game type, and even while it's seen its bad days, I believe it's in a pretty good place right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of Destiny, that is all she wrote for this week. I gotta admit, guys, it's a pretty crappy Xursday, but either way, Xur signals in the weekend, and that is always something to be excited about. Don't forget, y'all, trials will open up here in a few hours, or by the time you see this, it might already be open. So enjoy the weekend, keep filling up those candy bags, and have an awesome Halloween. If you want to stay in touch and up to date with everything Destiny, The Division, my channel Sly Nation, and hopefully here soon, Mass Effect Andromeda, follow me on Twitter at Sly Nation or subscribe to me here on YouTube. I'd love to have you guys be a part of the nation and along for the ride of this trip through YouTube. Always a pleasure, Guardians, and until next time, this is your boy Sly. Later.